Lunchbox. It's time for a new story. Once there was a boy named Shiva. He loved going to school. Shiva came from a farmer's family, and the food he ate was simple but always fresh, made with love from the produce grown on their farm. Every morning, his mother would pack a generous amount of food into his lunchbox for him to take to school. Shiva's school was a big and beautiful. It had a large lawns, colorful gardens, and a big playground where the students loved to play. During lunchtime, most of the children ate outdoors. Some sat with their friends, some with their siblings, and few with their parents. But Shiva, he usually ate all by himself. Even though he had many friends, they weren't around during lunch hour. One day, a new art teacher named Miss Shalini joined the school. She was full of energy and always came up with fun ideas. One afternoon, just before lunch, Miss Shalini called the students to assemble in the classroom. Today we will all eat together, she said cheerfully. She led the entire class to the lawn and asked everyone to sit in a big circle. Shiva was used to eating alone, so he didn't like this new arrangement. But since everyone was sitting together, he had no choice but to join. Miss Shalini came up with a fun game to make lunchtime special. She asked the students to exchange their lunch boxes in a playful manner and share their food with each other. She also reminded never waste food and always be kind enough to share. Scenario 1. Shiva feels left out. At first, some students found the new lunch arrangement a little annoying, but soon they started having fun. However, Shiva noticed that a few of his friends didn't join the group, not even on the first day. Shiva felt uncomfortable without his friends. After a couple of days, he stopped joining the circle just like his friends. Lunchtime wasn't the same anymore, and unfortunately, Shiva did not realize the joy of eating together with his classmates. Scenario 2. Shiva learns to share. Although Shiva did not like the idea at first, he decided to stay in the circle, hoping that one day his friends would join too. After a few days, he noticed something unusual. His friends weren't bringing lunch at all. Shiva grew curious and decided to follow them during the lunch hour. He found them hiding in a quiet corner of the school. Shiva asked, "Why aren't you eating with us?" His friends hesitated, but finally admitted, "We don't have lunch to bring." Shiva felt sad for his friends. The next day, he invited them to share his lunch. At first, they were shy, but slowly they joined him. Every day after that, Shiva and his friends ate together, laughing and sharing stories. Shiva realized that sharing his food made it taste even better. He thanked Miss Shalini for teaching him the importance of sharing. Lesson: food is very precious and should never be wasted. Many children in Bharat rely on school meals for sustenance, even today. Sharing food with dignity and kindness makes this world a better place to live.